most of the Plantation Boys, 80% are blackface writer. African Queen, yes. Inside that place. So I get the higher education. Maybe if there's going to be a part 2 of this, I'm come with evidence of most of the things I talk now. I'll preview and I'll come with evidence.
HohA Podcast.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we don't come again. We're back again. First of all, I want to appreciate every and each one of you who don't watch our podcast. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. Today is another episode again. And of course, I did with my full crew. We'll say I could introduce one by one then before we introduce our special guest for the show. Of course, I'm going to say our guest is a legend. All right. All right, before then, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to the building. It's already in the building. We make us say bring and call the building again. Legendary Chetty Bam in the building.
How far are my people? As soon as we don't start today, and as usual, we promise and say this edition is going to be absolutely off the hook. It's going to be hot. If possible, it's going to be hotter than fire. But man, no carry bag, come out the sack or the sack out of the bag, no carry go.
That's a movie.
You don't see the man there now. We get it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next, into man, our legend in the legendary Smiley in the video, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, he got me legend now from the Gen Z side of it. As you know, that my name is Smiley, the commander of the mic here, aka the fake life president. That will be that without fake up, I'll never make a bit. We are coming.
All right, please talk about your show now. You get a legendary concert.
All right, quick one here. We get MC Smiley live in concert. Ikorodu Invasion. They say that this particular one might be legendary edition. You get enough legends. We go they live and direct to thrill you. You know as legend matters they be now. They're not they give you the real performer. That be TikTok perform. This one a real one. Everywhere good. No one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, our guest on a big fish for the industry. All right, and a very big person for the industry. A janla like the band you talk. If you don't follow Nigerian music industry from the early 90s, he don't they doing work and he gets so much reputation. Some of them don't know him. Now this podcast now go be the very first time some of them go see him. All right, but I don't hear his name. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I introduce to this show the one and only Nelson Brown in the building.
That's it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here now. They easy. I watch your program for Facebook. And
wow.
I don't watch like two. I think Blackface don't come.
Yes.
I watch Blackface own, and then I think Zidane own too.
Zidane Paparella.
So it was nice, and I'm happy to be part of the program.
Thank you.
Thank you. Obviously, it's like be a talking type like that. You are very
no. Sometimes it all depends on the mood and the way everything dinner. So. Anything you want me to talk?
But you go talk today. Now make a talk.
Yes, we'll talk.
All right. First of all, Afro, get you enter now.
Oh yeah, no, Baba. No time. More just go straight to business. My own straight to
no problem.
Please, if you quickly tell us waiting because I browsed you recently. Someone said from the Google or the information gave me that you are the pioneer of this current style of music. This afrobeat that they are shouting out that you and OGB were the pioneer and all that. What made you decide that it was production? Because at that time, I even hear a person say he won't be a musician. When I say I won't be a musician, my mama fights me tires. He like, music waiting. Waiting make you decide say a producer you won't produce as at that time?
Well, if you want, this is a long story because actually, I know one day say I will become music producer. Okay. When I grew up, one of our uncle was small then. They ask several of us, say, what one I want to be? Some go say they want to be doctor, lawyer. Me, I just like the word engineer.
Okay.
I just like the word engineer. So when I meet my uncle, he started to educate me. Get a mechanic engineer, marine engineer, aeronautic engineer, electrical engineer, blah, 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 blah. So as I grew up, that word, they inside me as a child, just to be an engineer. So actually, I grew up in Najibule. most people, I don't know if those who don't know, say I grew up at Ajegule. So then, Ajegule very hot that period, Then I started to play music for church. I just a cottage story, small. They play music for church. Then the bishop of our church then come introduce us to some Cameroonians, Ghanaians to teach us how to play instrument. Now drums are the learn that time. Okay. But the other people when they learn keyboard and bass, they need the cash up. So they come and report, they tell the bishop, say, this guy they cash up, making day when they record drum, they record bass, they teach them all the other instruments. So there's opportunity to they involved when they teach them all those instruments. So that period, I can't learn how to play keyboard, learn how to play bass guitar, learn how to play drums, learn how to play keyboard. I don't say God they build me up indirectly or directly to become a music producer in the future. Because that our era, be like now, when we say as a producer, be like now as a producer, we say go play instruments, you they produce music. Then you must know how to play one instrument to become a music producer. So after my secondary school in the late 80s, that period, we can't fall into the era of reggae music. Them Eviedina Ogoli, them Victor Essien, Mandatos, and all those guys. Them so and that era, Raskimono, them that era, you must get a band. Okay. Be like now they go say DJ track 1, track 2. They know track 1, track 2 them. You must get your band. So and for you to be in any band, you must know how to play at least one or two instruments. So I did church then, they learn how to play all those things. So in order for me to know more, to express myself more, I started to play. So I was luckily now I was with Alex O. I was in his band.
Alex O.
Yes. Alex O music is more digital because you need to get like 3 or 4 piano on stage to really interpret his music on stage. Not be like reggae music, then you could just play drum, bass, and his music is different. So a lot of us were there, Samuel Gosu, a lot of us, Alex O. When there's Sammy, they leave the band, now they're the enter as a keyboardist. So that was then. So luckily, if prior to that period, I don't go to go work because I play keyboard. Digital recording don't they
available that time.
Yes. So when I go to the studio, go sit down, they wait for somebody. They ask the guy, who they wait for? They say the engineer. So that one for small.
Come up here.
That studio, see how the studio did. You see big mixer like this guy. You see rack where you have effects and everything. So I feel still
achieve my engineering for this music.
Engineer. Then production never did my head. Even when I go studio, they go help people, they play music.
Not even interested.
To become a producer. But that word say engineer. So I consider before you become this engineer, you must learn computer. So we just finish school then. Now we will be the first set of people who do college. That's why I learn computer. So what they learn that time for computer, they don't even do waiting in that one. Then Windows never come out.
Much.
Now different things they learn. But to cut the long story short, after that, my experience with that Agos studio, and that was 91, around 90 or 91. Somebody come link me to one studio for a guitar. Now just 4-track machine. Now they were mixer with one drum machine, RX11. Then you must get demo. Somebody will that studio say,
no, you do demo first.
So it was a demo studio, and then a reggae night they do. Everybody na reggae music. So 4-track machine, 1 track, 2, 3, 4, and a chrome cassette. Now be our master tape. So we go program the drum for one drum machine, Yamaha RX11.
Yes.
We put on for channel 1. We will now say the artist enter in the record for 1 track. Me they play keyboard. Oh yeah, you the see from beginning to the end. As we play, you finish. We will now pan channel 1, channel 2, channel 3 to one the track channel 4.
Okay.
We now get 3 channel left.
Yes.
And they play bass that time because of my experience for church.
Okay.
I will now play the bass. Do reggae bass.
Yes.
The guy will now do backup. Bam. Demo don't finish. We'll now transfer you to another cassette. Bam. Oh yeah, go look for record label.
C'est quoi?
That was what we were doing then, 1991, 92. Until that studio when I go for Agos, around the early 90s, the guy when they play keyboard can't gain admission to university. My friend Soji is in South Africa now. And the guy when link me to that studio, come bring me back to Agos studio.
Okay.
So I now came to Agos studio as a jingle producer.
Jingle.
You see, the producer now don't they rub my body small. And that word sound engineer, that I don't put on sound, I don't know if sound engineering then or audio engineering. Bam. So I was now learning I now used that opportunity to achieve my dream of becoming an engineer, which is sound engineering, and I also started music production. That's 1992, October 1st. No, October 5th. I can't forget that date. October 5th, that was when I entered Agos Studio. That period that the Fresh did starting first album. That was why I said I was not part, I was just like a contributing producer on the Fresh's job. Okay. So that was 1992. So I was producing jingles. People who want to do demo, go come studio, they come, like they produce, they do. So that was how production started with me.
Okay.
Wow. So that was how production started, 1992, until I now co-produced Daddy Shoki's first album. Ejo, Taloni, Moto, yes. That was 1994. So that was how production started with me.
This man entire question. You got a question?
No, yeah. You don't talk things. We don't cover a lot of things.
So I actually started from how artists enter into music, then into music production.
Okay. So what me I go ask then I say, at that time, we know say you like the fact say you were going into the line of what you want to do. You like the engineering party background and everything. What were your challenges as a then? Because now, in the world of production, we get a lot of challenges apart from financial challenges.
Okay.
We have a lot of them now in the market. Now, you don't need to go so hard to learn these things. Now, people feel just watch YouTube video, do some kind of research,
they don't start
up their own thing. So, as at that time, now the competition is more. So, but as at that time, what were your major challenges?
The major challenge is when we get then.
When you were starting? When
I start, the major challenge is when we get then. Because actually, like I said, I started as a jingle producer.
Okay.
So, definitely, I probably need an engineer in the studio to record whatever I'm doing.
Okay.
So, then, most of them, no, they are available because everybody hustle then. So the major challenge was for me now to learn that sound engineering so that I'll be able to be comfortable in the studio, recording myself and producing the sound.
Okay.
So when I got to his Agos Studio October 5th, like I said, it took me just October, November, December. By January, I don't engineer myself. The major problem we had then was what the equipment we are using, we are all hardware.
Okay.
They were all hardware, and it's not like software, so you have to read the manual. Once the equipment they come with the manual. You have to read the manual before you can understand what you want to do. Unlike, it's just like when you get your mixer, this is channel 1, channel 2, and you have inside each channel get its own functions. You get the auxiliary, you have send, you have this, you have EQ, up, iTunes. You need to know everything. These were some of the challenges then because not like now when we say you could get somebody in the mentor, when you go say, if you want to do this thing, well, like you rightly said, say you go to YouTube or go to the internet, you get all those things. No, you learn them, so you have to be there. Sometimes you learn from mistakes. You learn from the error when you don't know from somebody's demo or somebody's jingle or somewhere. So these are some of the challenges we had then. It was very difficult because technology was not, there's not like technology then. So you just have to learn. We're learning by error. Then you learn, and one of the major thing then you must have a very good ear. Your ear must be very good. And if the speaker that you are using is not interpreting the songs very well for you in the studio, you just deceive you. Sometimes people go studio, go do work, finish, but the thing go sound well for studio, they can't go outside, go play. Bro, it don't sound well. No. These are some of the challenges. So, like now, most of them, they face these challenges then. Because I believe if there was no technology, I don't think we'll probably have as many producers that we have right now. Because right now, if you just get your laptop, put one or two software inside, maybe you put Fruity Loops inside, get some plugins and all the tones. But you don't produce beats, you don't do sound, they do. Unlike them, no. Most of them don't play keyboard. Now they don't play keyboard. So then you must play keyboard, or you go look for a keyboardist to come and impute whatever you want to do into the computer.
Okay.
Not like now, we say you go just hold your laptop. With that laptop, bam, you start to do whatever you select your notes, they pick and they put. No. Then it was very difficult. Not like now.
Okay. I think I agree totally with him because now you get the way you go get, they will give you studio section of song who you could anticipate, but if the song come outside, the studio section got sweet past the race song. Because it get one thing we talk for them, I will just share something light for them. He talk about engineer. When he was growing up, he wanted to always be an engineer.
Yeah.
Then the uncle got to give up options of different engineering section where if you branch into. As he just called this marine engineering now. I just remember one of my guys will say in a marine engineer, seeing the fine work as marine engineer. Now they say when they even ask a question as per the marine. Say, okay, what is marine engineering? The guy called the use as it is sound. They define it. Say marine now, study of things in the water, like mami water.
Okay, so I want you to, considering the fact that this our generation waiting will be news the 1 year. This mostly not be this their generation, this the Gen Z generation. I want you to share with us an experience those days with either of your artists, either of your iconic artists that you had with a production or producing a song or the way you met or what led, be the Plantation Boys, be Shoki, be anybody that that there's an experience then in the line of production that people hear now, they say, or I gotta get them laughing or get them, you know what our people want to hear.
Yeah, I understand, because a lot of them get different ideas.
Okay.
Working with them. Okay, let me start with Daddy Shuki. Okay. Daddy Shuki will come with me and say, Nelson, just give me a reading that I can dance to.
Okay.
Most people don't understand the name Daddy Shuki.
Okay.
Shuki, that means is the key to show business. Okay. So the word daddy, when they say person that daddy, that be the just like the Almighty, that be the father, then get the key to show business. Okay. Daddy Shuki. Okay. So he is not like Daddy Shuki is not be like a studio person.
Okay.
In a stage,
Sure.
Just give and reading. When we say, like if you listen to Daddy Shuki music for the first time, you enjoy it and say, which kind of song with this? But if you go watch him for stage, you fall in love with his music.
Okay.
That is his name. That is the meaning of his name. That is Daddy Shuki for you. If Daddy Shuki, you could just come to the studio with a hook. Somebody call my name Shuki. Whatever the lyrics, the verse, second verse, everything, no concern them. Now that's the beginning, the right time. If you see my mama, Hosanna, tell her, say Hosanna. I didn't forget to Hosanna. I know where to that one chorus. If you see the verse, it's different from the chorus. He gets in one woman. Concern with 20 they forget to. So if you put the lyrics and you put the music and you say, putting this guy they talk, they don't get relationship. But at the end of the day, once you see him perform for that stage, you will forget whether they make sense or you will join him.
Join the vibe.
So that is Daddy Shuki for you. Now, if you look for someone like San Sultan, or someone like Blackface, these are one of the two best songwriters I've worked with.
Wow.
They are very good when it comes to songwriting. That's why most of the Plantation Boys, 80% are Blackface writer.
Okay.
There's no dispute.
Kudos to my guy.
When I met them, Blackface came with an higher education of, the higher education book.
Yes, now those days.
All their lyrics, everything written. I still get the book for us till today. African Queen.
Yes.
Inside that place. I wish I come with the book and put for camera.
Wait. So na true say na Blackface na ain't
There's no need to
nobody's
say
arguing
true.
that.
Nobody has to face himself, no. Everybody knows.
Really?
I don't need to tell you the follow the argue. So this one will be hearing from the horse's mouth.
Yes.
So I get the higher education. Maybe if there's going to be a part 2 of this, I'm come with evidence of most of the things I'm talking. Anything I talk now, I'll preview and I'll come with evidence. You understand? So these are guys they write. Sultan they play instruments. Sultan don't already arrange what anyone do for studio come. So it makes everything very easy for you. There are some when you say you come with me saying and you produce Plantation Boys. I just need the reading of Plantation Boys. So then when I produce for Ajegule, there's something I learned when I met one legend, Mr. Ojo and Roji. I know most of you know about. The last album when he produced na Chris Okoti, 1984. I need someone to Laulu Akins them. Lemmy Jackson and session men for Ojo and Roji.
You don't mean it.
Yeah, now they play session. I been session from Ojo they learn. Ojo was eventually one of the first music producer in Nigeria after the Civil War from 1960.
Wow.
He was doing his IT when the Beatles were releasing their last album in London.
Imagine. IT.
I produced Fela Jemkoku. So when I met Ojo and Roger in the early 90s or mid 90s, the song when link me and Ojo was Baba Frayo Dengue Pose. He liked that bass boom, 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 boom. You know, Ojo like bass very late. So when I meet him, he was now telling me that I now started to play most of the job when I do. He couldn't tell me to say, Nelson, just this rhythm, they are all sounding the same. I say yes, because this is dancehall. Dancehall is just a platform where DJs will just come. Just give them the same rhythm, they will just mix their lyrics. He say it's good, but you can't just be a dancehall producer for life. You're definitely going to venture into that. And say I would advise you to do is let the artist come to the studio with 60-70% of what he wants, the way he wants his music to sound like. It was a big eye opener for me. Because then most of us just listen now the producer. The guy just say, "Oh, I want to sing a song. G G ja." You just play your piano, bang bang bang. So when you see the way you as a producer feel the song, that's what that song will sound.
Yes.
So if another person come again, you play. That's the way that song sounds. So unconsciously, you start repeating yourself after 5, 6, 7 productions. You don't go know. So if I produce for 10 people, you go find out say at the end of the day. 3 songs, 3 instruments, they sound alike. Because now still you they do them. It was a problem even in the international era. When we say you see Quincy Jones, they produce one album. You go see this one, produce one. That's why after when it gets to the early 90s, if you check album, you will see track 1. Maybe track 1, Mr. A&I producer. Track 3, this one. So they now find out that let's now get different producers. So we have different ideas. So the sound will sound. If you listen to Babyface album, all the songs they sound the same.
Yes, Babyface. Yes.
If you check Usher Raymond, check Tony Braxton, check all those guys, them Boys to Men, because that is kind of style with that. So you will definitely start reproducing yourself. So when the man tell me that, I say, oh, so if any artist now come to me say, let's now you produce Plantation Boys, give me Plantation Boys, I say no. How do you want your song to sound like? How do you want your rhythm to sound like? Because if an artist is a creator, if you cannot create your sound and you are depending on other people's sound, that is the problem we have. That is the problem we have right now. I'm not saying our producers right now, they are very, very good, very, very creative, very, very good. But right now, everybody is just sampling.
Sampling. So sampling what?
Yes,
Everything is sampling.
Sound,
Even though you say I'm a piano beat, your Afro hip hop, there are beats when say people don't do that. The guys will just copy and put them, copy bass. If I meet one guy one day, the guy not even press keyboard till he finished the music.
And he had finished.
And he did a very good song. Very fantastic. The guitar, if you hear the guitar, you go say, who played this guitar? Who you call come play this guitar? No. That's sample. The bass, there are softwares when they don't do right now. Say, you don't need to do it. Just play boom, boom, boom. Just kind of put inside the software. That thing will give doom, because of the progression we don't do. So everything is very easy right now for them. This generation, everything is that's why you can everybody can be producer, everybody can produce their music. If in my era at that time, they don't born you say you want to become producer. If you enter inside studio first, you go fear.
You first confused.
Because all the software when I use then, and they see them now for software. Like all this hardware when I use all these Roland, Yamaha, all this Cork M1, all those RX11, all those
the software.
And they see them of them for software right now. So everything they buy inside piano
easy.
Then if you enter studio like this, you have to go to the hardware, start to edit. They edit everything before you play, tune everything. So it's very, very. Then right now, if you go studio, go sing. If you just do your first verse, if that same first verse you want to repeat for third verse, they don't copy and put. Then you go sing them again.
I recall, man. Please, I want to take you back small because I never asked you a question. You know, me now. I think so. Say they hear now. They hear. You know, say we like media people. They hear gossip. Where. There's that time they say Plantation Boys. They come. So they don't even really get money to pay for sessions. So now you they wait. Anytime you say organ no day for midnight, you just carry the entire studio. You just work for them sharp.
No, see, the Plantation Boy issue, the first time I met Plantation Boys, I met them with WebMC.
Okay, WebMC.
And they produced WebMC song that time for Ebenezer Studio. They can't do backup for WebMC. Two-Face and Blackface. They can't do backup for WebMC. You know, studio session are 8 hours, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So we start around that kind after 11 when WebMC come. Now then come do backup. As for that kind 4, we don't finish. So we still get like that kind 2 or 3 hours, 2 hours or 1.5 hours. So they now came to me, say, Nelson, with the young year of Vbaba, this blah blah blah. So the first song they sang with to me then was MMR. Oh, yeah. So I was just in the piano bang when I was just playing the song with them, and we just play. Like, then I don't move go first stack from AJ. I don't move go first stack. Fortunately for them, they were also in first stack. So when I tell them say na first stack I did, so we now meet. That period, then they do show. All these Benson and AJ's, Rootman's Groove, all those things. How much did they pay them? 15,000, 20,000.
Wait.
For the show.
When they today they
Yes, now.
That's big money that time.
No,
So
you know that
50,000 that
50,000 that time.
Then that time, if Ebenezer studio session then was 2,500 for 8 hours. So when they do the show finish, they will come meet.
Oh boy.
They will bring like 10K. At least they go see who like 10K or 5K to survive. I go book studio. Like that was how I started laying down the already. I never want now because of Plantation Boys, I opened my record label.
Really?
Yeah.
Dove.
Yes, Dove Entertainment. So that period, government don't they fight with Benson and AJ's and Roadmans. They say smokers are liable to die young, blah. That was that era they now left.
Fizzle out.
As they left now, no money for Plantation Boys because they don't get music when people want to call them for show. Now those guys, Eddie Lawani and some other guys, them now they give them gig because Eddie was the major guy there. MC they handle all these events. I didn't like the Plantation Boys there. So after I see Plantation Boys in that time for Ebenezer Studio, the next time I will see them again was 1997 January. There was a program event, James Carnival at the Pyramid Nightclub. I think I've been about one lady, former Miss Nigeria. Yes, now she gets now gets the club there. So then they were looking for Frayo because then I don't do Frayo. Then get post 1996. Frayo now they rain that period, so they wanted Frayo. That was how they linked me. I can't bring Frayo. Fortunately for me and the Plantation Boys, we meet that day for the Pyramid Nightclub, Two Face and Blackface. Now one guy bring them Willie Walkman. Through Eddie Lawani, Willie was working with Eddie. So Willie and I bring the Plantation Boys and come Pyramid Nightclub. So the second time when we meet, that was now when they now finally decide that they want me to do their album. So we now have a production contract. The production contract still in my house till today. I tell them, say, okay, now I go finance on our album. Production fee when they won't pay me then at 20,000 naira. That's my production fee. Everything they inside the contract. So that was how we started. But when money was not coming in again to continue the project, and the project was very good, I did work for Ebenezer Studio then. I worked there for some years. For more than 60% of my salary, or 70 or 80%, I no collect them. So I use on the get session. And then I tell you that you say I dey sneak them inside studio. No, I was not sneaking them. Sneaking in the sense that sometimes somebody when don't work, not even the Plantation Boys I use those one for. Baba Fayo then get post. And somebody's session I take to that album.
Really?
Yes, 1996. The guy don't come studio, don't work, finish. Now I told you studio at 10 to 6. We work 10 to 3:30, I don't finish the job. Because I was very fast then. That was one of the advantages I had. That's why most people they want to work with me. Somebody when one can do one song, at the end of the day, we end up doing 2 or 3 songs. Because everybody they try to maximize their time. So after I finished the guy's job that day, Fayo just tell me, then the guy when carry Fayo come, Sir Bodge, say somebody won't collect this Fayo song, go make her do a demo for her. And so we just knock beat. Bam, that album now, 45 minutes, 1 hour.
Sorry?
45 minutes, 1 hour, when I be that then get post.
That track.
Wait,
That
you produced
particular track.
Sorry, sir. You produced an album.
That Baba Fayo then get post was under 45 minutes, 1 hour.
Can you imagine?
If you
voicing.
check that album plus voicing, mixing everything, because it was just drum, bass, and piano. If you listen to the intro of the song, it was just bang, 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 then yeah, boom, 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 boom. I want to throw a stone, and anybody on the stone, then I was so frightened. No interlude, no nothing. From beginning to the end, back 3 minutes. That's how we just do and bam, just put it for cassette. That's how that was how the song came out. one of my friend, when they work for Ultima Record, that called me that I would do for Agos. A lot of us get flat for Agos as an engineer then. That time saying don't become artist manager for one record label called Ultima Record. Say they look for artists. Now say, you listen to this song. That's why I play Baba Frayo then. He say, you like I want Canada. I say, no, you don't feel Canada good. Now I carry that is come. That was how they signed Baba Frayo. They just give, how much they give me that time? 50,000. We'll go back to the studio.
Doing the introduction. Okay, to go
now
complete the album.
Tracks. Yes, now only 3 tracks in that album. We do Dengepu's, the reggae version, the cultural version, the hip-hop version. The hip-hop version will now feature Cashman Davis.
Yeah.
And then Cashman Davis take get contract with Ultima Records. They do Joro Mio. Yeah, that was the album. That was 1997. You understand? So these are some of the so on Plantation Boys side, when the money no day again to continue the project, that was when I came in. That was 97. Started to do and boom. I started to do the song. They do and.
Did you now change the agreement as at that time?
Not the work agreement that time. Not
okay, because you said the agreement was they will fund their project.
Initially, they agreed. I get them. The day we go show you. Them themselves no know.
Okay.
Their signature no they them. Now only Two-Face and Blackface. Face never enter.
Okay. So that's
Face signature no they. So when we come they do the job, that period when we do the job, when they give me money, my friend studio Mighty Mouse. I wanted to say instead of us to work for Wema, we'll go Mighty Mouse studio. The 10,000 when they carry give me, so I carry all give Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse say, yeah, just finish their beat. If it will take you 1 week, finish no problem. My boys, Mighty Mouse help a lot of guys in Najegule.
Help me too.
A lot of guys in Najegule. I mean, so rest in perfect peace. Yes. A lot of guys. Even though the Mighty Mouse, maybe I for no be the Nelson Brown when I be.
Wow.
Because the first album when my name go enter as Nelson Brown as producer was that the Showcase first album and a Mighty Mouse project. I was a co-producer on that job. So now they will do the job. So when we are working in the studio, in Mighty Mouse studio, Nadia Face they join them.
Okay.
So Nadia Face they join them. We want to do the beat and everything finish.
After any before we move to the next segment.
Okay, maybe not because my question of if you be saying I want to move read that segment because now that was kind
for
of
South
question.
Sudan.
No.
For South Sudan concert when they doing in late. Remember they did a concert for him. I saw you on stage with the Plantation Boys with Eddie Lawal. So we were thinking that Plantation Boys, they will just use that medium, come back, come they do song for fans. But what was the discussion? Was there any agreement after them? Because I saw you there and they even pray for them. They agreed there that they are going to come back and start making song for the fans. Before we know, everybody went back again to the normal position.
The Plantation Boy issue has been a very, very big issue for the entertainment business. Because a lot of people, they feel, they think they pain a lot of people because them really, really start this Afro hip-hop when they talk. You know, then this Afro beats, when they call Afro beat, now Afro hip-hop, they call them then. We call them, because what we were doing then, the hip-hop reading. If you check, which reading we in Nigeria get? This is a very controversial thing I want to talk about. It's out of what you are saying. Like, I just want to use this privilege to talk about which reading we as Nigeria get. Apart from Afrobeat, when Fela creates, High Life, when the Oliver the Cook, Juju, Fuji. Which other reading we get? No. Reggae, no be our own. Hip-hop, no be our own. Makosa, no be our own.
Country music, no be our own.
Jazz.
Even the so-called pop, where them Onyeka Wenu and them Christian Igbo, Christo Kuti, all of them. It's not our reading. No. But the good thing about we Nigerians as an artist and also a producer is that when we hear sound, we create them. Past even the people who get them.
Yes.
You understand? That is the advantage when we say we get and the privilege, the opportunity when we get then. So that my era, when it was reggae, Shabba ranks, all this music don't they enter Jegule. That was what led to their Jegule Galala music. That was the dancehall rhythm because there was one area in Jegule called Nulode, they call Raga Dog Chapel. The DJ would just play rhythm. They always Nico Gravity, all of them would just they do freestyle. They were mimicking one idea, whether na Shabba or whether na Bujubanti, whether na one artist or the other, the female, the female, they emulate people like Patra and all. They love that was how articulate rhythm start. You understand? Before I move enter first, when I move enter first, I hip hop, Hazardous, Plantation Boys, Sans Sultan, Baba D, Def Oakland, all of them na hip hop, na rap. So why we call them Afro hip hop? It was hip hop rhythm with our African lyrics, our African percussion, our African high life reading. When they play into that was what led to the Afro hip hop. So these Afro beats now, when they do, I really don't know the concept where the Afro beats start from. Because let me tell you, when P Square came out, it was their rhythm was like Makossa and our African Nigerian rhythm inside. You know, and if you check out most of this rhythm when they get them whiskey, that when them whiskey they start to move go Ghana they call their own hip life. It's now the dominant rhythm in most of those rhythm there are from high life. If you check everyone it's the high life. Now high life, that be that rhythm. You go call it boom. That's from Ghana. That rhythm till they enter Nigeria. But we Nigeria now get the opportunity to catch the rhythm, we beat them, bam, develop and pass Ghana themselves.
Finish what? Run down. So
the word Afrobeats. I don't know really generate that word Afrobeat. I'm not against the word Afrobeat because so you don't come to stay. But you see, the word that I try to drive to is that the rhythm when we say they play, I try to look for a reason where we go fit to take change Fuji. Somewhere like this guy Ashake. They try to play Fuji inside in rhythm.
Few cities.
This is what I'm trying to look. If you check Fino, Flavor, check their rhythm. That is high life.
Strong high life self.
Like what in case they do. That is our case rhythm. Gonna be our really reading. Yes. That kind of rhythm that they do that will call culture. When we go back,
traditional.
That's our traditional rhythm. If you check most of that time, any of those guys when you get any song when they do this girl,
it's
just percussion and conga. So that is our rhythm. Now let me explain to you. First of all, ask which leads to the Plantation Boys breakup. Okay. Let's start from that place. Now, Plantation Boys as a group, as at that period, now them be the biggest, apart from Remedies and the Plantation Boys. Like them, go. Every other guys still there.
They try.
Tribesmen, all those they will maintain, all those guys.
Maintain.
Def Oakland, Hazardous, a lot of guys they still they Paul play. Most of them still they Nice. A lot of them like that. But now Plantation Boys, Slam, and Idris them. So the Plantation Boys were not making money as a group.
Okay.
Tuni Tetula, if they say they go show now, they go Abuja go play show. Then all of them were 150. Tony Tetula alone is going home with 150,000. Plantation Boys, each of them they go home with 50,000. And at the night people won't come watch for the show.
And then go steal the night.
At the night people won't come watch. Plantation Boys, people won't come watch. Then so now we they bring crowd come, now we they collect 50,000, they go back. You understand? So they now consider and say, okay, no problem. We all will go solo. So if they call Plantation Boys, they will call Blackface, they will call this, they will pay. If they say, okay, everybody collect your 150, then Plantation Boys again collect. So now they make extra money because the whole purpose of what is now to make back.
Yes.
You understand? So that was the concept when they do as a group. Then the thing just leak out. Maybe Ken is hear the G's. I don't know. So when the story, that period, I have a 3-year contract with them, 2 albums. 3-year contract, 2 album. October 1st, 2000, their first album don't come outside. So this idea don't come late 2000 and 2002. The contract is supposed to be 2000, 2001, 2001, 2002, 2002, 2003. So late 2000, they don't get the idea, say everybody go solo. But we go 6 days as
Plantation
Boys. So that period, I think there's one other record label in the island. I think Storm Records. So they said, don't they look at them if you push the boys as a group, push them out. So they then don't look and say, okay, our contract with Nelson 3 years ago, so finished. So then don't they make plans? Say once your contract finish, because those guys have these international links and all the rest, they will push them out. So rumor don't they go. So Kenny and I don't look and say, oh man, that Two-Face now go want to once the contract. So background work don't they go. Me I know because then I was making money as a producer. I was not making money from their music. Every day, money no come my hand. At least I'll get 100,000. Then that is like say I get 1 million naira now.
Yeah, yes.
You understand? Then because most of the people when they want to do their music, they come with me because I have access to most of the guys in the radio. Most of the guys in the radio, they look up to me for new song. All this Kwame from Star FM. A lot of them.
Steve the Slick Country.
All of them. Even the Plantation Boys, when their music first came out, JJ, first player.
To make it on.
It's not hip hop guy. He get your program 5 in the evening till 5 or 6 in the evening till that time. So now I'm the first person in player their music. So that period, so when they do them according to what Blackface tell me, I know this show because I'm not part of their management. My job is just to bring their music and sell their music. You understand? So they wanted to go and have meeting with Storm. So Face did their Blackface did their Two-Face no come. Meanwhile, Two-Face don't make up your mind saying Kenny's music you go. So this was where the problem start from. So division don't already there among them. So when I come here the room, I come to the talk, okay, no problem. I don't want to hold anybody. Make he no go. Because already I have 3 years agreement with you and 2 albums. Let's go back to the studio. Finish the second album. Then everybody can go their separate ways. So the major problem with inside this Plantation Boy issue starts when Two-Face released African Queen. Blackface was complaining that there was no credit for him as a songwriter. Blackface was also complaining that there was no royalty paid to him. I never heard Two-Face one side of the story. Because Two-Face, since he left the Plantation Boys, now only 3 times I don't see her. 3 times. The first one was his wedding at Uyo.
It's
traditional wedding. That's traditional. Because he wedded in Dubai.
Now Annie invites me.
Okay, wedded in Dubai.
Now through me, Annie take me Two-Face.
Really?
Yeah. Annie now invites me. The second time I met Two-Face was at his 20 years legendary show where they did that, I think at the island.
A hotel.
No be a hotel. You know, come now, no invite me for that one. Now, if he not even invite me.
Yeah, that was his manager then.
His manager. The third one, I mean, that's Sultan. They said 3 times I've met Two-Face.
And he has not tried to reach.
Since 2004.
But as we call him, he calls you.
I don't want to go into those issues. Me and Two-Face no get any problem. You understand?
But he has not reached out to you since then.
No. Okay. No. It's only when we see. Don't be say if you see me, they bone me.
No. I understand.
I'm a good person. Okay. But we don't really see like that. But I can call Blackface now, I go pick my call. I feel call Face now, I go pick my phone.
But you don't have Two-Face's number.
I get like 3 numbers. No one did. No one had to get that. So I don't know the reason why. So that he didn't get you. So the only time I tried to get him was to go through the management. Okay. So if anybody wants to see Two-Face and come, and Nelson, you bring these boys in heart, and I want to. No. I'll give you if it's manager. I'll give you
if it's number.
If a number, I'll give you because I'm manager. Because even me myself, I don't feel so I want to link you to them. So I always direct them to if he will testify to that. So that's just it. So that was what led to their. They don't get the mind, say they won't split. There was this crack in between them. This one won't leave. This one say no. This one say, me, I must give. Prior to when they left, when I met Two-Face gave me his own reason. He told me that, look, I'm going to be like 23 now. This group thing is cool, but I want to take my career serious. I want to handle my own career myself. I don't want this group thing. I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing, I know if I fail, I succeed. Now me will receive the blame. This was one of the reasons why I want to leave. And I feel say Kenny will fit push me
to the next
level. No problem. He came to me. We spoke. We talked. And I said, "There's no problem." You understand? So that was the bridge. Don't already did there between. If you call Face, okay. Most of the time I see Blackface because most of the time I go to his place and I help him to do one or two works. They try to see how we want it. They don't try to come back so many times. People don't try to bring them come back so many times. I just feel as if it is only when Two-Face and Blackface will stop their Cold War before Plantation Boys will come together.
Quickly, still on what you said, because going forward, you said something. So I want to jump two questions together. First of all, because I remember there was a Plan B album. Do you remember? Plan B did not make an impact. I want you to address that. One, because we are looking for Plan C now. We're asking for when Plan B did not make much impact. That one. Then two, I want you to address, because you also made mention of Two-Face going to Kenny's music. I remember at that time, Kenny's music was like the dominating factor. And from what I've seen, most of your artists that work with you, some of them also ended up in Kenny's music. Kenny's music is raw as at that time. Considering that you're a very reserved person, notice, was it a good role? Was Kenny doing the right thing at that time?
Initially, what I wanted to do then was what was obtainable as a producer in America. If you check PDD, they have their Bad Boys record.
Yes.
But you check who they market their songs, Sony Music.
Sony, yes.
All these big groups. So when I finished Plantation Boy music, when I found out that, man, this music demand, I went to Premier Music. I wanted to have an agreement with Premier Music as a producer and a marketer deal with Premier Music. In fact, that was what led to my record label. It's good you asked this question, because my own just to see this talent, take them to the studio, do music for them. Hey, Premier Music, see this guy music don't come out, so then get the network, then get network everywhere for the country. So one of my friends there, Akman, I'm the artist manager, my good friend. I don't meet him. So when I don't really discuss with Premier Music on the Plantation, but then Premier Music, they share the same company with Nira Music, Nira Sound. Then they print cassette that time.
Cassettes, yeah.
So I don't really discuss with the Plantation Boys, with Premier Music about their music, the marketing of their music. Now Blackface come tell me to say, bro, say when we start this project, will they give you 10,000 that time when they go to we don't put money for this project. You don't put the lion's share for inside this music. And what kind of this music like that? Just give some Premier Music when they go market. Why waiting with their own contribution for the music? Make themselves give us small money, at least for waiting we don't. Because if this music come outside now, we not go to say bike and I be the fastest means of transportation there. We not go just a blow bike, they go anywhere. At least make ourselves arrange ourselves. I said, well, now since you talk, now I meet Premier Music. Premier they come and tell me to say, hey, we don't say the music they good. But make we first of all give them, make them start to sell. So they go, whatever they sell. And I say, no, if you know this music is okay and you guys know that,
commit yourself.
How much would they ask at that time? Just like 3 to 400,000 naira at that time. Don't have
3 to 400,000.
3 to 400,000. Yes. Can't we? You call me that time, and you call now.
You buy car with that money that time.
So that they say no, they're not going to feed them. I say these boys are new. Say they are still new, so they need to test the market to see how they. I said, but this is not going to work. So as they come out for Premier Music, now I see some of those Nasamu guys, those guys from Jigule, when they sell cassette, now they come and say, Oga, we yes now you get Plantation Boys, we need their music. I say, how will I go to do the music? Your home say, just go print the jacket. They sell jacket, give us. We go carry them. Give Nira Sound, the master. We go to come print, they sell. As they sell, you go to sell jacket, give us. You go to see your money immediately. I say, good idea. That's why I just carry this thing. I come look and meet my lawyer. Say, the guy say, you cannot start selling these guys their music without agreement with them. Bam, that's why agreement come. They come to me and say, bros, you want to take the black? You know, the black is now very now. You know the
Rugged business.
He say, bro, we don't say we don't give you money before now. Give us that money. We don't say that you sponsor everything from the beginning.
It makes sense.
I can say we don't write the money on and give me that. Still, we could just put a figure and say, okay, no problem. I'll give you guys 100,000.
Try now.
It was inside the agreement that I signed with them that the initial 100,000 will be paid to these guys, so that I will now have the full right to that album.
Yes.
And so I did do and bam, I registered my record label, Dove Entertainment. My idea was Dove Entertainment would be like a record label who discover talent and will still need a marketer because they always did studio. That's why I did not manage the Plantation Boys. My job was artists were full my head, they're plenty. 80% of them, I mean they finance their project.
Quickly address the Kenny's music before time runs.
So then, Kenny's music was the general manager of Dial Communication.
Yes, Kenny.
He has the television and radio, which are the two major sources of promotion
then yes,
in his artist disposal. So he gets a wider reach here in Nigeria. So once they play your music for Ray Power, bam,
you're everywhere.
Two, that they do this their Ray Power Jam. So as an artist
Easter
and as an no, not even the Easter, not even
like
Kenny's Jam self. There was one program Ray Power.
Friday.
Prime Time Africa. Every Friday,
AIT jams every Friday. Yeah.
So as an artist, most of them they look for a platform where they want to push themselves and express themselves. So they prefer to go place whether you pay them or not, go express themselves. So already they don't get the platform and everything. I'm coupled with the fact that these guys just came from abroad. They don't get that exposure. So they were big then. I was not competing with them because my job was to assist and help as many young guys when they near me. It was very difficult for artists to access Kenya and D1 because then the general manager, you can't go say you want to see the general manager of Dial Communication say because you get one demo cassette or you want. So you either go to people like them Tony Tetwila, Paul Play, and all these artists that have access to him. But for me, if you want to see Nelson Brown, you just go to Agos Studio, Ebenezer Studio, AVI Studio, you see me. So artists have that direct access to me. That is why I was privileged to produce most of the job. Apart from me, OJB, Chris Okoro, Albert Kalu, and some of other guys. These were the guys then. So Kenny music played a very big role.
Oh, God.
Very, very big role into what this new generation they enjoy now. Like the interview when they ask me, say, who be the person when we say he started this exposure of us in a two-phase because African Queen, even for African Queen that went out, when we see them push out, then MTV business they enter Nigeria, Channel O. That was our music. That was our music till they go out into the international world then. So Kenny plays a very big role. My own role was to get these artists from scratch, get them raw. You know, like there's something I showed you there when I call fresh and raw. Guys like the Black Tribe, Strangers, the Defo Clan, all those guys. I would just take one or two of their trunk, put them inside CD, not on a cassette, CD, push them out, sell. So Kenny played a very big role in what we are enjoying now. So me, myself, OJB, and some of other guys, even them guys like them Storm Music, they played a very good role.
Storm.
What's this? My brother name? Odibwa. What's his name?
Olisa.
The other and his friend also. So we all
even Kwame too tried. He had next.
All those ones na radio.
Okay.
They tried. They played a very big role because they Kwame they could come every day. But I noticed that if one good thing about artists come to work with me, then they say, once you work with me, I finish your job. The next day you hear your music for radio.
Sure.
Any last word from?
We need to wrap this up. You need to wrap it up for us. What do you? The Bible says, what is the conclusion of the matter? Give us your summary of everything as it is now. What do you want to wrap this up with?
Well, the good thing about the whole thing is that at least our generation was just like John the Baptist, when come pave way for Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
you understand. So our music don't blow. The likes of Whiskey, Bonner, Davido, Ashake, all those guys are ripping from it. And I want to thank God, say God used people like me, Kenny, and all those guys to start this thing.
Now, before we round up, you're a legend for this business. just a word for all these artists who say they don't separate. We need them back, like Plantation Boys, Idris and the Remedy. Them just help us send message to them. All of them say no, they need the unity again because the fans now need them.
Now,
Just send message to them. Say,
now gone. Now they need to make more money because of the way. See, waiting Bonner they do. They close stadium, they play show, they make serious bad. So they need to come back together.
Who are
and especially the Plantation Boys. Especially the Plantation Boys, Two-Face and Blackface show. Please. We're gonna resolve this on an issue. I don't know who they at. We're gonna forget who they at fault, who they right, who they wrong.
Now again.
Come together. If somebody not coming from London, tell me to say, Brown, now you bring these boys, they have to. People, they make them come show, come do, they come O2 Arena, come
close them down.
Come close them down. Make that so they have big opportunities to make money. Whatever they are making are peanuts.
Yes.
Even Two-Face go and say the pioneer of all this thing, he has not made money. When all these them whiskey and all these guys they make. I'm not saying he don't make money.
Yeah, but not
right now, Plantation Boys come back. I'm not just make them come release albums. Make them go they do tour. Make them go do tour as Plantation Boys. Man, they go make money die. Or Idris and Eddie
and Tetula, 3 of them said.
We even say Tetula. Those two at the end of the year, everybody they used to. You understand? So these guys they need to come back together. Come back by the one I beg. If I want my candidate for I beg you. When I come back,
come back
because they have so many songs. Most people know like that Plantation Boys their second album. Most people don't know these songs when they there. Now only one and only baby girl, you are me one and only people know. Yes, that is the only song most people know. They have so many songs. I was talking to you that time before. Sorry to I know say time don't go.
Yeah.
I was talking to you like say I have contract with the Plantation Boys, Sans Sultan and Flecterman.
Yes.
Flecterman, the only song people know for Flecterman, he don't read. And no thinker.
Yes.
Finish. Flecterman get up to 20-something songs.
Imagine.
Bad songs when people
Imagine.
Now only people for Jegul and I know like God, na my vigilante, all those songs. So I'm trying to remix those songs. Sans Sultan, Mathematics. And maybe use yes.
That's the only ones they know. And the mathematics. Yes.
Songs like Gege
was a hit. Gege is
a lot of songs.
Gege, we come again.
Most people don't know the songs. So I'm trying to like remix those songs again. Put them. Don't remember I'm a piano version or Afro version. Push them out. So push them out so people will know say, Sultan do this song. So they don't know say Sultan feature Two-Face. Feature Blackface, feature a lot of guys.
Imagine.
So rest in peace. One of the greatest
creative Nigerians. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the very end of this very podcast show. All right. So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Subscribe and follow our pages, Instagram, So like I've been talking to my friend, one and only legendary KTO Brown. And of course, I still get Smiley in the building. Legend.
The Jersey legend.
The Jersey legend. And of course, our guest has been doing very well. The one and only legendary Nelson Brown, music producer. Thank you very much for coming, sir.
Yes, sir, no problem.
All right, we'll be right back. Peace out.
HohA Podcast.